登山家最年少エベレスト登頂。世界初ジェットスキーによる連合王国一周を成し遂げた奇跡の男、世界最強の人間ベア・グリルス。世界各地のあらゆる危険地帯に挑み極限状態を生き抜いたこの男、この世界を驚愕させた究極のサバイバルテクニックを見よ。究極のサバイバルテクニック食事編。魚。
Alright, got a nice size hole here all the way through to the water, and that should do. I'm hoping that these trout in here are going to be pretty inquisitive at the end of a long winter. I think I've got something. Look. There we go. Oh, this is brilliant. Look, just one of the bottom one. But this is just the energy that I'm going to need for today. Look at this, a little tree frog, and just scurrying around in the grass there. And you can actually eat these. Any of these frogs in the Everglades are fine to eat. They're no poisonous ones. You get poisonous toads, but they're much bigger and rougher. And as they say, any frog in the Everglades is a good frog.
It's too small to cook, and the first bite must kill it. Otherwise, it would wriggle all the way down.
Bit more calories at least. There's a spider there, a crucifix spider, and they're called these just from the shape that where they sit in their prey, in that cross like crucifix shape, and then all the web around it, and the web they spin is actually amazing. It's actually 50 times stronger. But this spider here, it does have some poison in it, but not enough really to harm it. It might just give a little nip. And so much of survival is about opportunistic hunting, and this is edible. And grab him here, squeeze his head, and then put him in. Ugh. Just tastes of kind of guts and pus and brain. Palm weevil grubs. Wow, I'll tell you what, these are the biggest grubs. And actually the locals eat a lot of these. They're like a delicacy. They're full of good protein, and you can actually eat them whole. Look at it wriggling around. Holy smoke, that is just horrible. And you know what? They can keep their delicacies.
I'm using up a lot of energy. Being on the move like this burns around 6,000 calories a day. And to stay alert, I'm going to need more food.
And there you go, look, that's what these guys were probably eating last night. Worms.
Beef's only around 20, so it's easy energy, even if not the most tasty.
And keep those for later. Like a I think this is a chamois, yeah. And this has obviously just been caught in the eye of the avalanche. Oh look, yeah, you go, look under this stuff. There's some maggots feeding off this, and even though I don't want to be going near the flesh of this, these maggots are living, and these are good protein and really good energy, massive calories. And the way to eat these is you bite off the head, because that's a really disgusting bit.
And maggots as bait to find something more substantial to eat. The only question is, what to do with them.
しまうわ
Dead zebra, there's definitely a lion kill. And you can see where the lion's just taken it down, eaten all the meat, all the innards, and then leaves the bone and the skin for the vultures circling above. And this is so tough, this skin. But look at under all of this. I go peel the skin back. That is all going to be as fresh a meat as I'm going to find out here. Even though it doesn't taste that magic, that's the best chance of me getting some protein. And this is actually how a lot of early man used to hunt. They actually weren't great hunters. They were actually good scavengers, pickers of berries, and opportunistic, following up where lions would eat. That's a nasty bit. And I keep the last little bit of this steak, as much as I think I'm going to be able to eat in the next hour or so, and stick it in my pocket and eat this bit before it goes off.
究極のサバイバルテクニック実践編崖の飛び降り方
Yeah, this is a big jump. This must be 70 foot, and it is. Yeah, this is dangerous. But the technique really for doing this is to make sure that you jump feet first, keep absolutely vertical, keep your legs together, and clench your backside. And you can guess the reason for that one. Okay. Here goes. Rivers like this can be seriously dangerous, and on the whole you do not want to be getting into this sort of river on your own unless it's a real emergency. But there is every chance that this river could take me all the way back down to civilization. And what I'm actually going to do is use my rucksack here and a plastic bag I found to act as a flotation device. Oh man, it's cold as well. But it's definitely better feet first than head first. Man, I just got pulled under up there. Normally you just pop straight up, but I was running out of puff then.
底なし沼の脱出方法
And if I just try and struggle a bit, you'll see how it begins to bring me down into it. And this is why these things can be so hard to get out of. And each muscle I pull creates suction that pulls me down deeper. And the technique for getting out of this, though, if you've got a stick, is to use that to create more surface area to be able to put your weight on and try and wriggle your chest onto it.
Recently, a guy was out jogging in the Everglades and he ran into one of these sinkholes. He went right up to his chest. He was stuck solid, and for 3 days he tried to get out, but he didn't know how. He avoided dehydration by drinking the murky swamp water on the surface. And on the 4th day, he was found alive, completely delirious and covered in bug bites.
海で サメと遭遇した時の対処法。
The best way of keeping cool though in this heat is just every few hours dive in and have a dip. But you always want to make sure you've got a leash on, because there are an awful lot of stories of lone survivors getting separated from their rafts. But there's something in the water, and I've got to get out quick. I should have double-checked before jumping in. I tell you, I'm lucky to be out of that water. And normally, if the sharks are on the surface, you can see their dorsal fins. But these ones are deep, and I had no idea they're anywhere near when I got in. Wow, look at this fella, look, whoa! And these tiger sharks have the most damaging bite for any shark in the sea. Look at this guy. And if you are in the water and being attacked, the best thing you can do is yell, slap the water, and punch it on the nose or go for the gills, as those are the most sensitive bits of a shark. Wish these bloody things would go away now. Look, look. Whoa! Whoa! Holy smoke, this is not good.
究極のロープ移動。
Some of my paracord looped over this, and then using some parachute stuff to, take the friction on my hands. There's no reason why I shouldn't try and shimmy my way across this, and it should hold me. Okay. I'm going to use what climbers call a Tyrolean traverse, where you pull yourself along, staying on top of the ropes. But it's not that easy.
数々の衝撃映像ご覧いただけただろうか。今回紹介したのは超人ベアグリルスが残した記録の一部に過ぎない。この210以上の国地域で放送され12億人がハマった人間の常識を超えた野生の世界を DVD でたっぷり体感してほしい。もう一度言う、これこそが究極のサバイバルテクニックだ。サバイバルゲームシーズン1、7月4日レンタル先行リリース、8月8日 DVD ボックス発売。